On 6 December 1971, India accorded recognition to Bangladesh. We present an excerpt of the reportage by the News Services Division of All India Radio on Srimati Indira Gandhi's statement in the Lok Sabha.
The valiant struggle of the people of Bangladesh in the face of tremendous odds has opened a new chapter of heroism in the history of freedom movements. Earlier, they had recorded a great democratic victory in their elections, and even the President of Pakistan had conceded the right of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman to become Prime Minister of Pakistan. We shall never know what intervened to transform this benevolent mood and realistic approach, if it really was that, to deception and the posture of open hatred. We are told that Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and his party, the Awami League, had planned a non-violent movement of resistance to the government of West Pakistan. But they were caught unawares and overtaken by a brutal military assault. They had no alternative but to declare for independence. The East Pakistan Rifles and East Bengal Regiment became the Mukti Force and later the Mukti Bahini, which was joined by thousands of young East Bengalis determined to sacrifice their lives for freedom and the right to fashion their future. The unity, determination and courage with which the entire population of Bangladesh is fighting have been recorded by the world press. These events on our doorstep and the resulting flood of refugees into our territory could not but have far-reaching repercussions on our country. It was natural that our sympathy should be with the people of Bangladesh in their just struggle. But we did not act precipitately in the matter of recognition. Our decisions were not guided merely by emotion, but by an assessment of prevailing and future realities. With the unanimous revolt of the entire people of Bangladesh and the success of their struggle, it has become increasingly apparent that the so-called mother state of Pakistan is totally incapable of bringing the people of Bangladesh back under its control. As for the legitimacy of the government of Bangladesh, the whole world is now aware that it reflects the will of the overwhelming majority of the people, which not many governments can claim to represent. In Jefferson's famous words to Governor Morris, the government of Bangladesh is supported by the will of the nation substantially expressed. Applying this criterion, the military regime in Pakistan, whom some states are so anxious to buttress, is hardly representative of its people, even in West Pakistan.
The Prime Minister then explained why the decision to recognize Bangladesh had been taken at this present juncture.
Now that Pakistan is waging war against India, the normal hesitation on our part not to do anything which could come in the way of a peaceful solution or which might be construed as intervention has lost significance. The people of Bangladesh battling for their very existence and the people of India fighting to defeat aggression now find themselves partisans in the same cause. I am glad to inform the House that in the light of the existing situation and in response to the repeated requests of the government of Bangladesh, the government of India have, after the Government of India have, after the most careful consideration, decided to grant recognition to the Gan Prajatantri Bangladesh. It is our hope.
Order, please.
Their name is
It's a very
the
important
Gan
statement.
Prajatantri Bangladesh. Gono Prajatantri. Our thoughts at this moment are with the father of this new state, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. I am sure that this House would wish me to convey to their excellencies, the acting President of Bangladesh and the Prime Minister, and to their colleagues, our greetings and warm felicitations.
The concluding part of Mrs. Gandhi's speech was devoted to describing the principles on which Bangladesh has been established, those same ideals to which India also is dedicated.
I am placing on the table of the House copies of the communications which we have received from the government of Bangladesh. Honorable members will be glad to know that the government of Bangladesh have proclaimed their basic principles of state policy to be democracy, socialism, secularism, and the establishment of an egalitarian society in which there would be no discrimination on the basis of race, religion, sex, or creed. In regard to foreign relations, the Bangladesh government have expressed their determination to follow a policy of non-alignment, peaceful coexistence, and opposition to colonialism, racialism, and imperialism in all its manifestations. These are the ideals to which India also is dedicated. The Bangladesh government have reiterated their anxiety to organize the expeditious return of their citizens who have found temporary refuge in our country, and to restore their lands and belongings to them. We shall naturally help in every way in these arrangements. I am confident that in future the governments and the peoples of India and Bangladesh, who share common ideals and sacrifices, will forge a relationship based on the principles of mutual respect for each other's sovereignty and territorial integrity, non-interference in internal affairs, equality and mutual benefit. Thus, working together for freedom and democracy, we shall set an example of good neighborliness which alone can ensure peace, stability and progress in this region. Our good wishes to Bangladesh.